Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Carrie here from Carrie Counts Cash. Every single one of you are doing fabulously. I'm doing pretty okay. This is our savings challenge video from our Paycheck February 15th, 2024. And we didn't have a savings challenge video the last time. I did it, but there were some filming issues, and so it just was not fit to be posted. So I let that be. Now, I thought we'd just jump right in. I'll count the cash and then we'll get started. So for savings today, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 305, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. 360 this week to play with. I feel like that's a healthy number. And just while I'm setting this down, I do want to say that this might be a really unpopular choice, and you guys are probably going to be super irritated with me for saying this, but next stuffing is my magic month stuffing, my February 29th. If you missed it, that is the day that my dad has surgery. So on the 28th of February, we will be going to Nova Scotia, and then on the 29th, he'll have his surgery, and I don't know exactly when we're coming home, so that video is definitely going to be late. I don't even know if I'm going to post that at all. I'm thinking I will right now, but barring anything crazy happening or us getting a little bit delayed, like it just, I don't want anybody to have false hopes or expectations. That video might not come through for you guys, but I guarantee that at some point I will be doing a February bill exchange and all that jazz, because these envelopes already desperately need that, and we still have one more full stuffing. So I just wanted to get that out of the way before we play the challenges, so that you guys might have a little bit of bad news and then something to perk you up along the way. So with all of that said, $360, let's roll the dice and let's get going. All of these challenges are going to be different than the last time you saw them, because I did play them last week, but you just didn't see them. So number 6 is our mystery scratch from Sam's Crafts and Customs. Everything that you see me play today will be linked below, and if you don't see me play it but you're curious as to what something was, you can just ask me and I will post that in the comments. So we're gonna flip back to challenge number 6, which is right here. And we are going to, we only have 4 left. We're just gonna roll our 6-sided dice. And we got 3, so we will scratch this one. It is $15, so 10 and 5. And what we are going to start doing from now on is I'm not going to count these every time. I'm just going to go through and count them at the end of the video so that I'm not wasting anybody's time. So there are 3 more to be scratched. We are working on the $250 one right now. And then we will move on, once we're done with this one, to the next one up. Number 2 is bingo. So that is here. This is from Mama with a Budget. We are just like crushing this challenge. We are moving through it so fast. We're just gonna roll our D12 again. And it's 10 is 10. So we'll pop a 10 in. And just in case anybody's curious, I'm just flipping them upside down while the ink is wet so that they don't get on my envelopes, because that drives me up the wall. There's so much like scratchy stuff here that also makes me crazy. I swear I'm not dirty. Number 5 is Lunova B. So that's the envelope for that. I think last time we ended up on this 10 because we hit move back one space and then landed on the 10 after that. So we're gonna take our 6-sided dice and we'll roll. And we got 2, so 1, 2, which is on this car here. Small icons are 10 and the animals are 25. You can choose whatever denomination you like. So we're just gonna go with 10 and we will cross this off. Grab $10 and throw that in number 5. Number 4 is our $1,000 savings challenge. This is from MinMac on Etsy. I do not think it's currently available. I have not looked recently, so it may be. But we are going to take our D12 again and we'll see what number we're going to stuff. So 10, $35. Okay, so 20, 30, 35. And that is number 4, so that is right here. Number 9 is our Snakes and Ladders. This is from Just Roll It in Glitter. She is on Etsy, or that is where I got this from. And last time we were on 21. So we're gonna take our 6. So we got 3, so 1, 2, 3 is $24, which we round up to 25. But then we are gonna climb up this ladder and that takes us to 62. And we're gonna round 62 up to 65. So 65 and 25 is $90 going in Snakes and Ladders this week, which is absolutely insane. And we are not going to be stopping once we hit 100. We're just gonna keep going around the board until the end of the year. But this one we do count. So we will do 50, 70, and 90 in Snakes and Ladders. And that is challenge number 9. So this just goes to show you how quickly the tide can change, because we only have $75 in there. So we've more than doubled this on this one turn alone. This randomizer came from KTW Budgeting and Planning, and these dice I got from Dice Bound on Etsy. There's a full polyhedral dice set that I got from them. And we got 8, which is roll the dice. Actually, I'm just gonna tuck that right under there. Okay, we have everything we need to play. So what I do is I arrange them by number, and I do not stuff duplicates, which means I will not stuff these 2 3s and I will not stuff this 6. So we'll take those right out of the way, which means we have 3, 5, and 6. Now we do this in denominations of 5. So for 3, we stuff 15. For 5, we stuff 25. For 6, we stuff 30. So 30 plus 25 is 55, plus another 15 is $70 that we will be putting in Roll the Dice today. $20, $40, $60, $70. And it is only the second paycheck in February, and we are already halfway through this challenge. So that is super exciting. We will restart it once we finish, but it just shows you how quickly you really can make progress in these games. Number 9 is Snakes and Ladders again. And so we're gonna roll our 6-sided. We got 4, so 66, which we round up to 70. $20, $40, $50, $60, $70, and we are absolutely just eating through this money. We have 20, 40, 50, 60, and 70, and that is going into Snakes and Ladders. Four is our $1,000 savings challenge. And we're just gonna roll the D12. So 5 is $55. And we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 5. That left us with $5. 5 whole bucks. We'll just double count this to make sure. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55 going into the $1,000 savings challenge, which is back here. It is number 4, and all of these 5s are gonna need so consolidated. And what this likely means is that we are going to have an IOU for next time. And we didn't actually play that many games, but that is okay because this video will be short and sweet. And honestly, guys, I don't mind having short videos every once in a while. It's not my usual. So you guys, when you see it, are probably going to be like, what the heck happened to Carrie? Because, girl. And it is National Park Savings Challenge. That's a fun one to stop on. This is from, I believe, Borealis Exchange on Etsy. I bought this little booklet. There's different challenges with different dollar amounts. We are currently working on number 1, which is the Everglades. You can pause to read if you're interested. All right, there you go. Sorry, just making sure you guys are in frame when I say pause to read. And we will roll and see what we're gonna stuff. I just like threw the dice at you. It doesn't really count, but we're gonna count it. So 4, we're gonna do this one. And it is $10. So we are gonna have a $5 IOU for this challenge next time, but it could be so much worse. I don't know if that got cut off or not. It's time to take my happy pills. It's later at night when I'm filming this. But we had scratched off this one, the Everglades National Park. We're gonna do $10. We only have 5, but we are going to claim an IOU for next week. And we will deal with that in our magic stuffing. And it might be late, but my hope is that I'm going to be able to do that for you, barring any complications with my dad. So please just bear with me over the next couple weeks if things are hectic or not up when they're supposed to be. I'm trying to get back to a regular schedule. But you know, it is what it is sometimes, and I really appreciate you guys being so sweet to me, and really not giving me any grief, because listen, I know that we're all human, but it's YouTube and you come on for a certain type of content and then you just get like dramatic, rambling stuff that you weren't expecting or you didn't sign up for. But that's really what I enjoy doing on my channel, is giving you kind of a brief rundown into my life, and not so brief really, but just being honest and authentic with you and really out there. Sometimes obviously I'm not telling you everything, but just trying to be as transparent as I can be with anything that relates to my finances. And I hope you guys appreciate that. We are all human. We all have our ups and downs, and I appreciate you guys. You all rock from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And with that in mind, I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye. Before I leave y'all, we are gonna stop and count what we have in our challenges. We're not gonna do our monthly savings challenge. We have $90 in this. We will reallocate in the next savings challenge video. In 100 envelopes, we have $550, which I still can't believe. That's so exciting. We did not play our mini savings challenge. This one currently is from Jemmy Budgets, and we are working on the $200 savings challenge. We only have $40 in here, but let's actually add it up on the calculator. I'm not going to count the monthly challenge because I reallocate that so frequently, but for the 100 envelopes, we have $550. From Jemmy Budgets, in our $200 mini savings challenge, we have $40. And that brings us to Bingo from Mama with a Budget. And in here, we have $100, $120, $140, $160, $180, $200, $210, $220, and $225. And that was a $500 challenge, so we are almost halfway there. Number 3 is the Rainbow Savings Challenge from Cash Bee. And in this, we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 105, and 110 in here. And I've never added up all of my savings challenges like this, so I am just as curious. Number 4 is our $1,000 savings challenge. And in here we have 100, 150, 200, 220, 230, 240, 250, 255, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 305 in our 1K challenge. And then 5 is Lunova B. In here we have 50, 100, 150, 170, 180, and 190. Now, some of these we had started back in 2023. Some of these we have just started in January. Number 6 is Sam's Crafts and Customs, the Mystery Scratch. And in here we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 210, 220, and 230. And so there is a total savings goal on this challenge for $250, so we are almost there. So another $230. And then number 7, is random stack of savings. And in here we have 50, 100, 120, 130, 140, and 150. Number 8 is roll the dice. And in here we have 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. 395. And then number 9 is snakes and ladders. We just added a bunch to this today. We have 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 210, 220, 230, and 235. So that's absolutely crazy, considering that we started out the day with 75 bucks. And then in National Park Savings Challenge, we do have our IOU for 10 bucks, but we also have 20, 40, 60, 80, and $90. So 90 in cash. And then I will say there is $5 in this February freebie that I got from Janelle Ray Budgets. This was just like a little extra one, so I have put $5 in here, and I haven't done anything crazy with it. It's not part of my usual roster, but maybe if I have a little bit of money left here and there, I might throw something at it. But so that's it. I didn't look at what the total was on the calculator, but you guys can see it plus $5. So that is what I have in my savings challenges, and I will see you when I see you.